Haley? I can't
Moose.
believe Haley can't throw BP. Because she's
Is on.
6'2". She's
Moose. Hey.
Huh?
Microphone's
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, that's okay.
I know, buddy.
Yeah.
Just let
I
you
don't want to
know.
give up my lineup and the strategy. I don't think the other team's listening. I hope.
Just
That's
tell
pretty
him.
bad. Unless it was me listening to some other guy,
Just making sure you're aware.
There's another one.
In the speech?
Listen, I can't defend against the wall.
Yep. He's good. He's good. Ready?
So that's my line.
Do you have your speech?
No problem.
Do you have your speech? Come on.
We went through this already. Right?
Humble.
She's so humble.
Ryan's good. Jock, whenever you are ready.
It's all set.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to the April 21st, 2026 meeting of the Roseland Governing Body. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act in that the date, time, and location of the meeting were included in the annual meeting schedule, posted on the public bulletin board in the municipal building, and filed in the office of the Borough Clerk. For those attending tonight's meeting via Zoom, the agenda and any other relevant documents can be found on the Borough's website, attached to the meeting notice posted in the news and announcement section. During the meeting, an announcement made prior to the two public comment periods. Anyone wishing to make a public comment via computer will be instructed to use the raise your hand icon. And anyone wishing to make a public comment via telephone will be instructed to dial *9 at the appropriate time. For those in attendance in person or remotely, please provide your name and address when selected. If you are eligible for Daniel's Law, please just announce your name. Mr. Watkins, please call the roll.
Mayor Spango.
Present.
Mr. Barty.
Here.
Mr. Brunt.
Here.
Mrs. Parati.
Here.
Mr. Schroeder.
Here.
Mrs. Tolley.
Here.
Mr. Trillo.
Here.
Please rise for the flag salute.
Chair.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We're going to move the agenda around a little bit. We're going to do the proclamations prior to the rest of our agenda. I'm going to start with the 2026 first and second grade basketball league champions, the Roseland Blue. Girls, I'm going to announce your name. When I announce your name, you can get the trophy from Patty, and you just stand here in front, and then I'm going to call your coach up next. I'm going to call your coaches up to speak, okay? First and second grade late champions, Gabriel Alcius. Kaden Messenbaum. Yanni Jani. Excuse me. Julia DeTroya.
Yay, Jewel.
Daniela DeTroya.
Yay, Dan.
Josephine DiNapoli. Ethan Schopp. Madeline Chiavone. Coached by Jessica DeTroya and Mark DeTroya. We're going to have the coaches come up. One of them is going to say a few words. I think it's going to be Mark.
Hey guys, my name is Mark DeTroya, and I was the proud coach of Roseland Blue. So let's give them another round of applause. I just want to say a few words. I want to first thank Patty. What you and the rec department do every day is incredible, and I know my wife and I are proud to be part of it and contribute and volunteer whenever we can. So let's give Patty a round of applause. And to the mayor and council, Roseland's a great place to live, and it's a great place to raise your kids, and being able to coach and participate and watch these kids develop and grow together has been an honor, and I think my wife and I are grateful for that opportunity. So let's go get them next year, keep practicing, and thank you everyone for all your support.
Just as impressed with the win is that Jeff's going to get one technical foul.
I find that very hard to believe.
2, 3. Okay.
Good job, girl. Good job, team. Oh, they're mixed, right? The girls and boys. When do they separate?
Third grade.
Third grade.
Yeah, they smoked us. Gavin seen it. We got crushed. Got crushed.
Mark has them outside, bro. Mark practice looking a lot. Oh, look, they want to stay. How nice.
Next, we have our another proclamation, this one for soccer. We have Sanaya Yogesh. Sanaya, come up. Stand over here. So each year we have a soccer shoot, and our local winners move on to districts. And Sanaya was a champion. I'm gonna read a little bit. She represented the Northwest District of New Jersey at the New Jersey Elks Association Soccer Shoot Finals on January 11th, competing in the under-8 girls category. She went on to represent the state of New Jersey at the Elks Mid-Atlantic Region Shoot on March 7th, competing against top athletes from Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Maryland, Delaware, and Kentucky. And she earned first place in the
Wow.
Elks Mid-Atlantic Regional Soccer.
Nice.
She's been doing this a while, and this is the first time since I've been here that anyone has ever gotten that far. Congratulations. The resolution states that now the mayor and council of Roseland hereby recognize and commend Sanaya for her outstanding accomplishments and extend our heartfelt congratulations and gratitude on her success on both the state and regional levels. Congratulations.
No, that's the one for second, third.
All right, thank you.
Congrats.
In unrelated news, I've signed her to my kickball team for the upcoming season.
I think our team needs her more.
Our last proclamation is going to be read into the record for Autism Awareness Month. April is Autism Awareness Month. ASD, or Autism Spectrum Disorder, is a developmental condition that affects individuals of all backgrounds, impacting communication, behavior, and social interactions. We're aware, understand, and accept of our autism and our autistic residents, and they're essential to building a more inclusive and supportive community for individuals with autism and their families. Many on the spectrum possess unique strengths, talents, and perspectives. Autism Awareness Month provides an opportunity to recognize the contributions of individuals with autism, honor the dedication of those who support them, and encourage all residents to foster understanding and acceptance. Now, therefore, the mayor and council of the Borough of Roseland do hereby proclaim the month of April 2026 Autism Awareness Month in the Borough of Roseland. We urge all residents to join in promoting awareness, inclusion, and acceptance of individuals with autism. Our Borough Hall is lit up blue this month for autism awareness. It is also something that's near and dear to all of us because we have a great organization in town called Team 94, which we celebrate every year. Their fundraising efforts for continuing education for special needs, I don't want to say children, young adults over the age of 23. I wanted to make sure I mentioned them as well. Congratulations to them, and we're honored to honor autism. Next on the agenda is our first round of public comment. Any member of the public wishing to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record. If you're with us via Zoom, use the raise your hand icon, and if you're with us telephonically, press *9.
Robert Sudol, 21 Pine Road. I just wanted to draw attention that. Oh, is the mic not on?
Like last time also.
Yeah, that's
Think you're just tall and it's out of range.
Was it these?
Trying, man.
It's on, it's just not real.
It sounds like it's on, right? But it's not going in?
There's something not plugged under here, maybe.
No, it's definitely on.
Oh, because it's not plugged over there?
This is here.
Oh, and what's that?
Maybe just hold it.
It's not yours.
Does that actually come?
No.
No, it's so weird.
Like I twisted and you get those little.
It wasn't working really last night at the planning board.
Any better?
Sure.
Look at that. That's much better. All right, thank y'all.
Bob Barker.
Yeah,
you're right.
Should I start again? Look at that. All right. Wow. Rob Sudol, 21 Pine Road in Roseland. I just wanted to highlight that in alignment with the Indivisible National Day of Action against ICE detainment facilities, that we will there be a rally in actually outside this area this coming Saturday. At this point, we have north of 100 people already registered, so we had drawn attention to the town clerk, and just please give a heads up, we had not heard back, but just want to make sure that there is awareness in the community that that will be there, and from the police, we do expect attendance to continue to grow from that. So if there's anything that further we should let folks know, but that is the, yeah, that'll be starting at 11 o'clock on Saturday, the 25th.
Where's it being held?
Maureen, can you ensure that the clerk and police?
They were all notified.
Okay, thank you.
Where
And
is it?
respond to.
Where is it being held?
In the corner of Harrison and Roseland.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah. So we'll be on the sidewalks, the public property.
In follow-up that the police, and follow up with them, please.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Any other member of the public wishing to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record, please. If you're with us via Zoom, use the raise your hand icon. If you're with us telephonically, press star 9. I was gonna put it back for you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rich Lorenzo. I am a resident of Montville, not Roseland, if that's okay. Okay. Good evening, Mayor, members of the Township Committee. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. I want to speak about a possible solution to the presence of the ICE officers at 5 Becker Farm. I want to begin with something I learned in corporate America. In the movies and on cable news, businessmen often are portrayed as ruthless transactional actors who do anything for a dollar. And in my experience, that caricature doesn't describe people who actually build lasting companies. The leaders who succeed over decades almost never make short-term transactional decisions without carefully weighing long-term reputational risk. They think in generations, not quarters. The people who take reckless reputational risks tend to be short-sighted managers, executives who are incentivized by this year's numbers and who will be long gone by the time the consequences arrive. They take risks because they don't bear the cost. The owner, the founder, the president whose name is on the letterhead, the person that bears the cost, usually and should know better. I raise this because I want to talk tonight about Mr. Craig Padover, the president of Oresco Management, who is leasing the space to the ICE attorneys in the building right here in Roseland. I believe, I hope, Mr. Padover is the kind of businessman I just described. He spent 40 years building Oresco. He's a Wharton graduate. He serves on the boards of the Suffolk County YJCC in Comac, Long Island, and the Jewish Education Project in Manhattan. He does not appear to be a man who sets out to do harm, which is exactly why I believe he may not fully understand what he has been drawn into. I suspect Mr. Padover sees this lease as just business, filling office space with a paying tenant. He has been assured that the Roseland space will be used only for administrative work by attorneys and not for ICE operations. But this is an administration that lies to the public repeatedly and without hesitation. If ICE is not being truthful with him about how that space will actually be used, the reputation he has built over a lifetime will be damaged, and the public will not give him the benefit of the doubt. They will see a landlord profiting from the cruelty being inflicted on immigrant families who are working hard, paying taxes, raising children in our communities. exactly as generations of immigrants before them have done. A short-sighted manager may take that risk. I hope Craig Padover, if he understood what is really at stake, would not. So here is what I'm respectfully asking the committee to do. Please request a private meeting with Mr. Padover, not a press event, not a confrontation, a quiet person-to-person conversation between the leadership of this township and the owners of the building. Tell him honestly what his neighbors in Roseland are feeling. Invite him to visit Delaney Hall in Newark, where he can see for himself the families waiting to visit their detained loved ones. Families who are not criminals, despite what this administration claims. And ask him plainly and respectfully to end his relationship with ICE. I would ask that you go one step further. Offer to help him. This committee has relationships with local businesses and the Essex County Economic Development Community and with the Chamber of Commerce. Help him identify qualified replacement tenants. Offer to expedite any municipal approvals a new tenant might need. Make it easy for him to do the right thing. A respected developer should not have to choose between his principals and an empty building, and with the committee's help, he won't have to. This is how communities work at their best, by walking alongside each other towards better decisions. Mr. Padover has spent his life earning a reputation for integrity. I believe, given the right conversation and the right support, I hope he would choose to protect it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi there, I'm Marilyn Stewart. I live in Caldwell on White Birch Terrace. I love Roseland. I'm here all the time, every day. I take walks here. I'd like you to do everything you can to preserve the ethics of the community, the morality of the community, the beauty of the community. I'd hate to see it be tainted in any way. I'm a member of West Essex Indivisible, and we have lots of Roseland members who have spoken up and will be here on Saturday. And I know you have a very hard job, but I just encourage you to think about people like me who are banking on you to do the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Landau. I've lived on 93 Harrison Avenue for the past 10 years. I'm here to ask the board to continue to put pressure on the ICE office in Roseland by using its police power to protect public health, safety, and welfare. The office is not only a public nuisance, but it is a stain on the town. We could go back and forth and have a discussion about illegal immigrants in the U.S., and I'm sure we all have various views on it. But what is unequivocally real, and is what ICE is doing right now, is not what a standard governmental agency does to deal with immigration. What they're doing is extrajudicially racially profiling citizens and non-citizens alike, arresting them without a warrant or a trial, and putting them in camps. If that's not fascism, I don't know what is. And having an office for ICE in Roseland at the height of its fascism, right after they murdered 2 American citizens, is a stain on this town and community. ICE and all those who enable it to work in this way will not be looked at well in history. I believe that if this facility is allowed to stay in Roseland, it will stain Roseland's reputation, hurt the community, inviting protests and national attention. Roseland and ICE will always come up in the same sentence, and all that entails: murder, false imprisonment, camps, racism. You have the opportunity to show the news media, who have and will be following this, that Roseland will not be a part of what ICE is doing. I hope you do everything in your power to make the right decision here, one that aligns not only with this community and their wants, but what aligns with what is right and what aligns with American values. I think Rich brought up some amazing points and amazing ways that you can go about this in a very respectful way, speaking human to human, to help humans and not hurt them. And I think that's what Roseland is about. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any other member of the public wish to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record. Thank you. Hearing and seeing none, we'll move on to our first ordinance. First ordinance on our agenda this evening is ordinance 16-2026 for introduction. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
An ordinance amending Chapter 7 entitled Traffic, Section 7-20 entitled Stop Intersections.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance 16-2026?
So moved.
Second.
Parati, I think, Toley, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none, Mr. Watkins.
Ordinance number 16-2026 will be published on the borough's website. Notice of public hearing will be advertised on the borough's website. The public hearing will be held on Tuesday, May 19th, 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins. Next on our agenda is an introduction of ordinance 17-2026. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
An ordinance amending Chapter 2 of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of Roseland entitled Administration, Article 3 entitled Administrative Organization.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance 17-2026?
So moved. Second.
Barty, Trillo, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none.
Ordinance number 17-2026 will be published on the borough's website, and the notice of public hearing will be advertised on the borough's website. Public hearing will be held on Tuesday, May 19th, 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins. Next on the agenda is introduction of ordinance 18-2026. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
An ordinance of the Borough of Roseland repealing and replacing, is that right?
Wait.
No, wrong title. An ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 30 of the Code of the Borough of Roseland entitled Land Development to establish an escrow fee for a C variance application for 1- and 2-family dwellings to exceed impervious coverage limitations.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance 18-2026?
So moved.
Second. Parati, Barty, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing and seeing none.
Ordinance number 18-2026 will be referred to the planning board to ensure that the amendments proposed herein are not inconsistent with the master plan. The ordinance will be published on the borough's website. Notice of public hearing will be advertised on the borough's website. Public hearing will be held on Tuesday, May 19th, 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins. Next ordinance for introduction this evening is ordinance 20-2026. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
Bond ordinance reappropriating $145,478 proceeds of obligations not needed for their original purpose and providing a supplemental appropriation of $130,000 for the acquisition of water tanks in and by the Borough of Roseland in the County of Essex, New Jersey, and authorizing the issuance of $130,000 bonds or notes of the borough to finance the cost thereof.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance 20-2026?
So moved.
Second.
Barant, Trillo, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none.
Ordinance number 20-2026 will be published on the borough's website. Notice of public hearing will be advertised on the borough's website. Public hearing will be held on Tuesday, May 19th, 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins. Next on the agenda is a public hearing on ordinance 13-2026. Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
An ordinance of the Borough of Roseland in the County of Essex, New Jersey, appropriating $8,000 from the Capital Improvement Fund to supplement the $145,000 appropriated by bond ordinance number 28-2020, finally adopted November 24th, 2020, to provide for various building improvements.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance 13-2020, I'm sorry, is there a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance 13-2026?
So moved.
Second.
Barty, Trillo, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none, does anyone wish to be heard on ordinance 13-2026? Thank you, Ryan. Hearing and seeing none, may I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance 13-2026?
So moved.
Second.
Toley, Barant, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none, Mr. Watkins, please read the ordinance by title only.
Ordinance of the Borough of Roseland in the County of Essex, New Jersey, appropriating $8,000 from the Capital Improvement Fund to supplement the $145,000 appropriated by bond ordinance number 28-2020, finally adopted November 24th, 2020, to provide for various building improvements.
Is there a motion to adopt ordinance 13-2026?
So moved.
Second.
Parati, Barant, roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mr. Brant?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Mrs. Parati?
Yes. Sorry.
Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Ordinance number 13-2026 will be advertised on the borough's website as a passed ordinance. Shall take effect 20 days after first publication, after final adoption, as provided by law.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins.
Mayor, I have a resolution regarding self-examination of the budget.
Will Mr. Watkins, the clerk, please read the resolutions?
We have resolution number 151-2026, authorizing self-examination of the budget.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move its adoption.
I second the motion.
Will the roll call, please, Mr. Watkins?
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mr. Brant?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
The resolution is adopted.
Mayor, I have a resolution regarding the reading of the budget.
Clerk Watkins, please read the resolution.
Resolution number 152-2026, approval to read the 2026 municipal budget by title only.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move its adoption.
I second the motion.
Roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mr. Brant?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
The resolution is adopted. I'll take a motion to open the hearing on the budget.
I move that the budget hearing be opened.
I second the motion.
Roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mr. Brant?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Mayor, this is the time fixed for the public hearing on the 2026 municipal budget. Budget was approved by the governing body on March 17th, 2026, was advertised on the borough's website as required by law on April 2nd, 2026, together with notice of hearing for this time.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins. Before the hearing commences, I'll outline the procedure. Each person wanting to be heard will rise, give his or her name and address before speaking. Once again, if they're with us via Zoom, they'll use the raise your hand icon. Telephonically, press *9. We'll recognize each speaker one at a time in the order that they come forward, as close to I can determine. Please address all questions to the chair, who sits to my left, your right. Where necessary, they will be referred to individual members of the governing body or officials. Questions must be confined solely to the budget before us. Any other matters, school, county, or state, are not proper subjects to this hearing and cannot be discussed and answered tonight. I now declare open the public hearing on the 2026 municipal budget. Anyone wishing to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record. Thank you, Ryan. Seeing no one wishes to be heard, can we have a motion to close the public hearing?
Mayor, I move to close the hearing.
Second.
Barty, Barant. Roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mr. Brant?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
Mayor, I have a resolution to present at this time to adopt the municipal budget for the year 2026.
Clerk Watkins, please read the resolution.
I have resolution number 153-2026, approving the adoption of the 2026 municipal budget.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move its adoption.
I second.
Roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mr. Brant?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
The 2026 municipal budget has been adopted.
Mayor, I make a motion that the clerk be instructed to lay the budget out in full in the official minutes of this meeting.
I second.
Roll call vote, please, Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Barty?
Yes.
Mr. Brant?
Yes.
Mrs. Parati?
Yes.
Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Mrs. Toley?
Yes.
Mr. Trillo?
Yes.
The motion is approved. Next on the agenda, we have our bill list, Resolution 154-2026, approving the April 14th bill list in the amount of $56,000, $56,016.56. If everyone received the bill list and there are no questions, concerns, recusals, or comments, please take a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Trillo, Barant, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none. Next, we have resolutions 155-2026 through 163-2026 by resolution number, by agenda items 1 through 9 on the agenda. Any questions, concerns, or comments from the governing body on these resolutions?
Okay.
If there are none, we have a motion to adopt these resolutions.
So move.
Second.
Tolly, Barty, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none. I would like to just take a second and resolution 163-2026. Thank Tom O'Byrne and company for installing a modular block wall outside the community room. We needed some work done. Tom was here the other day. He offered to do it, and we're accepting the donation. Want to thank him publicly for it.
That's great.
That was nice.
Goose.
Consent agenda, 2025 West Essex Senior Service Application for Drew Sikera to work for the borough for his senior project. Correct, Maureen?
Yes. Is he the only one?
He's the only one.
Wow.
There'll be more next year.
I can, at least two.
No, they want to work at no liquor. Do we have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Trillo, Parati, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing and seeing none. Mayor's report. Want to thank everyone, police. Did I forget something? Did I forget something?
No, I had a question about number 9, about the blocks. They're gonna be on the patio?
No, he's building the retaining wall, so there's a pretty decent drop, which we're allowed to have 30 inches, but we felt it was too much, and we were talking about Tom, and he's gonna build a retaining wall, so it's safe, and there's not that
No
much of
one
it.
falls. Is
no
there
one
gonna
falls.
be a railing?
There's gonna be
with it?
there's gonna be planters underneath, on this, not underneath, at the top there.
Right.
But the permitted allowance is 30 inches, and we felt that it was still a fall, especially for kids
Yeah.
and seniors, so he's gonna build a retaining wall for us.
Oh,
Mayor's report, opening day, recreation, I know Patty left. Patty did an amazing job. She had a lot of nice additions this year with the chorus. Recreation, police, Captain Matthias, OEM, DPW, fire, first aid. Also Christine Woody, who we now have a child that sings the national anthem every year. She has tryouts for that. She did a wonderful job with them, as well as the chorus. I want to thank them. Also, if you look to my right or your left, you'll see the America 250 flags.
That's a new.
We ordered them. They just came in a few days ago. These are going to be displayed underneath the American flag. We have a Betsy Ross American flag with the circular stars and stripes with the 250 in the middle of it. That's going to be hung in front of Borough Hall, and a nice sign to go off of Borough Hall across the street, recognizing the 250th anniversary of America.
Don't forget the quartet that played, the jazz quartet.
Oh, yes, thank you, Councilman Pryor, and the jazz quartet from West Essex that played. Thank you from opening day.
You're welcome.
Besides that, I have nothing to report. Committee reports, Councilman Barty.
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to echo the mayor's sentiments on opening day. I thought it was an incredible opening day, one of the best that I've seen since I've been here. And thanks to Patty and the rec department and everyone else who's helped make that possible. Just also like to thank the council for passing another responsible budget. This year we had a lot of great discussion, a lot of changes, a lot of good work went into it in both the committee and both with the council. So thank you very much, and to the mayor and the borough administrator as well.
That's it. Thank you. One more thing from opening day. There's a lot of people hanging out. I want to thank the boosters, and I also want to thank the police department who donated 200 hot dogs that we gave out to all of the, actually it came up to 300 hot dogs that we gave out to all the Little Leaguers. So I want to make sure I recognize them.
And the
Ice cream.
Ice cream truck from Tom O'Byrne donated 2 ice cream trucks also, which were a huge hit as well. Recreation, Councilman Trillo.
The opening day I thought was, one of the best that I've seen, and all the ones that I've attended, in the surrounding towns too. So great job by everybody involved there. Baseball, softball season and track are underway, so spring sports The weather felt like it last week, this week not so much, but we're hoping that that turns around soon. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Schroeder.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Nothing additional to report.
Thank you. Councilman Braun.
Good evening, everyone. I want to give a special thanks to John Mathias. The rectangular rapid flashing beacon signs on, right outside the building, from this building to the building across the street were installed. 4 more signs will be installed across Eagle Rock Avenue near Freeman Street. This Thursday, the Safe Walking and Cycling Committee is meeting across the street. All are welcome to attend. We have about 6 or 7 residents who are active members within the committee. We're always looking for new residents who are willing to volunteer their time or just give us suggestions. Earlier this week, I believe yesterday, was the first day of site work for the new water tank down at the end of Ridge Road. That project's gonna last approximately 4 months. And that's about all I have.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Parati.
Thank you, Mayor. I wanted to advise everybody that the Borough and Council that the pedestrian signs, thank you, John, are now installed on Harrison Avenue by the Borough Complex. I want to thank DBW and OEM Director John Mathias for help to getting those installed. I want to make sure that the pedestrians who are going to cross hit the button so the lights flash, but please be aware that make sure the cars stop before you cross. They're supposed to stop, just make sure you do. It's funny, on Saturday, Mike Cesario's son was actually the first one to use it. I was standing behind him, and he was getting ready. Yeah, he was getting ready to cross, and I'm like, wait, stop, hit the button. So he did. So he was one of the first ones to use it, and the lights flashed, and the car did stop. So it does work when they're used correctly. So I just wanted to let everybody know about that. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilwoman Tolley.
Okay, we have contacted the Girl Scouts, thanks to Councilman Schroeder, and they are going to be helping us at the beginning of May, planting some of the flowers around Borough Hall, where there's safe areas. We're not going to have them on Eagle Rock Avenue. Also, our food pantry is running a little thin. So on the website, on our Borough website, it tells you which food items that we are happy to take and which items we do not want to take, especially expired items. And what else? We've had the Environmental Commission had their first meeting a couple of weeks ago. We'll probably be meeting again maybe before the summer comes out. I attended the Planning Board meeting last night as council liaison, and our Commissioner of the Environmental Committee also attended, and it was a very productive meeting till 10 o'clock. A lot of questions were asked about a building going up on Becker Farm Road, number 7. So that meeting is going to be continued in May. And that's all I have.
Thank you. One other thing, I believe next week, the 29th, is the Tricky Tray for Noecker.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
They're still,
Yes.
they're correct.
Wednesday
Casino night,
Casino
not
night.
not a tricky trade
No,
this year.
it's and
Wednesday
Tricky Tray.
night.
Well, they
Are
call
Are they
it
still,
casino. It's
can
still a
peop-
tricky trade, but
Can people still register?
I believe
Okay.
they can register
Yes.
the whole day up. You can buy
Okay.
tickets.
Yeah, and they could even.
Okay,
I
you can,
think
they accept walk-ins. Okay,
Yes.
great. Thank you.
As long as you got money, they'll take it.
Any other member of the governing body have anything from committee reports? If there are none, we'll move on to our second round of public comment. Any member of the public wishing to be heard, come forward, state your name and address for the record. If you're with us via Zoom, use the raise your hand icon. If you're with us telephonically, press *9.
Oh, here you go.
I can
Talk loud. Talk
We know.
loud.
John Mathias, OEM. I just want to add to the pedestrian signs and thank Superintendent Critchett from DPW for initiating doing this. And I want to give special thanks, especially to Brian from DPW. He did a lot of work. This is not an easy project to put these up. And by him and the rest of the guys from
Saved a lot of money.
DPW, saved the borough a lot of
Lot of
money.
money.
It's a big project, and they got several days they worked on it, cementing the bases and everything else. So I just want to make sure that they're recognized for that.
Thank you. Thank you for your efforts as well. Any other member of the public wish to be heard? Thank you, Ryan. There's no need for a second round of executive session. Governing body will take a motion for adjournment, please.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
That's a good idea.
Second.
Tolly Barty, all in favor?
Everything.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing and seeing none. Thank you.
Oh, 7 for 7? Okay.
There's a crosswalk right across.
Right, yeah.
That's perfect.